All right, so you want to learn how to skate, huh? All right, well, you might think step number one is get out your board and glide. Wrong. If you want to be a skater, you have to look like a skater. Step number one, dress yourself up head to toe in Thrasher. Now, you might be looking at my fit and saying, look, that's not Thrasher. You're not even wearing Thrasher. Okay, first of all, I'm your teacher. To question me is disrespectful. If I was there, I would slap you, but I'm not there. So you're gonna have to slap yourself. Before we continue with the lesson, slap yourself 3 times across the face for even thinking such a disgraceful thing. Once you are dripped out, you can begin. Now that you have thoroughly and adequately punished yourself, you can begin gliding around on the board, just vibing, trying to look cool and a little dejected. If you've ever resented your father, this should come naturally to you. Now that you know the basics, let's get to some tricks. All right, those are some cool flat ground tricks, but what's crazy and fucked up about this world, it's not all flat ground. There's some shit in the road. You gotta learn how to skate that. Otherwise, it controls you. Learn to control the shit in the road. Also, curbs are crazy. You don't have to ollie them every time. You can do shit without knowing how to ollie. Check it. That one got me stuck. Look, nose manning is gonna freak some people out because like your front foot is down and when that scuffs the ground, you expect to fall over your front shoulder, but your body can get used to that momentum and you learn how to catch yourself. Start a little bit slower, get used to the freaky feeling and it'll get comfortable. Okay, a bit of skater philosophy. First, you should familiarize yourself with like Immanuel Kant and Charles Fourier. I've linked some reading comprehension questions down below. Once you understand the work of those brilliant thinkers, you can really start skateboarding. Just look at every weird feature as like a chance to try new things. Like if you see something, try to think of as many ways you can skate it as possible that you know, and just try it out. It's good to visualize what you're about to do before you do it, rather than flinging yourself into situations that you don't really understand how it's going to work, because the second one is more likely to cause injury. You are bound to get injured, but the more you get used to falling, the more you kind of know how to move your body to prevent injury. And although I do fall off my board a lot, it's not as drastic as when I started. Also, the main thing I'd say, lo principal, the most important, is follow what feels good more than what you think looks cool. Because what you think looks cool, like that crazy triple flip, like cool, it's impressive. But if you feel good, if your body is just like yes when you land a trick, chances are anybody watching you is gonna feel that too. They're gonna see that and they'll recognize the finesse and style and grace and form. Like I've seen people pull off ollies that look way more impressive than like laser flips, just because it's so finessed. What's cool is like even really small variations in a trick, like doing one basic thing into another basic thing, can make it like that much more challenging and just help you build control and focus. Like I know how to ollie and I know how to mani. So lately I've been practicing ollieing and landing in a mani, which is tricky, but it builds a lot of control. Let me put this down.